What if I told you that being broke is not an accident, but the design? That every time inflation rises, every time taxes increase, every time your paycheck feels smaller than last month. That's not just the economy. It's a carefully engineered system, refined over centuries, controlled by governments, central banks, and financial institutions that need you to stay compliant, predictable. The modern economy is not built to make citizens wealthy. It is built to extract wealth from them, slowly, quietly, generation after generation. And the most shocking part, to understand how governments keep people broke, we have to go back not 10 years, not 50, but centuries. When Rome wanted to expand, it didn't just send armies, it invented new taxes to pay for them. When monarchs ran out of gold to fund wars, they clipped coins, reducing the precious metal content while keeping the face value the same. That was the first financial trick. Devalue the currency while pretending nothing changed. Fast forward to 1694, a moment that changed the world forever. That idea, creating credit from nothing, would become the foundation of modern banking. And the governments loved it, because it allowed them to spend without taxing their citizens directly. But that always comes with a price, and you've been paying it ever since. President Richard Nixon ended the gold standard. For the first time in history, the world's most powerful currency was backed by nothing but trust. Banks could lend money that didn't exist. Inflation became permanent, and every dollar printed reduced your purchasing power, not theirs. This was the silent wealth transfer of the century. Trick number 1. Inflation disguised as growth. Trick number 2. The tax system that punishes workers. Trick number 3. Perpetual debt. As a lifestyle, you are encouraged, even celebrated for taking on student loans, car loans, mortgages, credit card debt. Gen Z faces 12 and rising. The government doesn't fix this because your debt is their asset. That moment came in 2008 when the global financial system collapsed under the weight of its own lies. Banks created toxic debt. Governments bailed them out using taxpayer money. Then they told the world, we must print more currency to stabilize the economy. They saved the system while quietly sacrificing your future purchasing power. Then they blamed you for not investing enough. They blamed you for not saving enough. They blamed you for falling behind. But how do you save money when the money itself is designed to lose value? Every major crisis, 1929, 1971, 2008, 2020, creates the same outcome. Wealth moves upward. Laws change to protect banks. Prices rise faster than wages. Governments increase control after 2020. 40% of all US dollars in existence were printed in 18 months. That wasn't stimulus. It was quiet confiscation of savings. Your cost of living went up. Your income did not. That isn't an accident. It's a slow-motion wealth extraction machine. Every time the system cracks, they promise reform. We will regulate more. We will protect consumers. We will stabilize inflation. But every reform creates loopholes that benefit governments and financiers first. Inflation targets never protect purchasing power. Tax reforms always benefit asset holders. Bailouts always protect failing institutions. Never citizens. They do not fix the system because the system works exactly as intended. Today, the pattern continues with new tools. Central bank digital currencies will allow real-time taxation. Every transaction can be monitored, controlled, restricted. Already, 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. The median savings account has less than $500. Meanwhile, global sovereign debt has passed $300 trillion. And here's the dark secret. The more debt exists, the more dependent people become on government solutions. A broke population is compliant. A wealthy population is dangerous. Takeaway number 1. The financial system is not broken. It is working exactly as designed. Debt is not a flaw. It is the product. Takeaway number 2. Inflation is not an accident. It is a hidden tax. Every printed dollar is wealth extracted from savers. Takeaway number 3. Governments do not want you financially independent. They want you financially compliant. Because the moment you stop relying on them, they lose control. You do not have to play the game the way they planned it. Once you understand the tricks, inflation, debt, taxation, currency manipulation, you can position yourself outside the trap. History shows the same pattern again and again. Empires rise by printing wealth and collapse when citizens stop believing in it. So the real question isn't how much money you make, it's how much of it you keep outside their system. If you want deeper breakdowns of these hidden mechanisms, the stories behind currency collapse, the real history of central banks, and the economic illusions that shape your daily life, subscribe, stay curious, and never take the official story at face value.